Hello everyone, this is Cliff. Welcome back to our Let's Play of Dark Souls 2. Now when we last left off, we had defeated the second pursuer in that arena that we fought the Smelter Demon. Now one thing, the Smelter Demon soul will make this Smelter sword, which is an ultra great sword, with some pretty hefty strength requirements. I don't even know if I can in two-hand. Yeah, I can, but that's a very burly weapon. Probably won't be using it a lot though. I prefer to go a little bit faster. Okay, so when you open up this door, there's an alone captain here. Basically another one of those guys. If you should go down this ladder, there is a body up against the wall that contains, I want to say it contains an old life gem. So old radiant life gem is one of those. And I think it also contains some green blossom. I've already collected those. Now, what we've got ahead are these enemies right here. You can face these enemies in the forest. The very first kind of area of the game contains a few of these enemies. Now, while I'm screwing around with this guy, the other one is basically tearing a hole in the floor. Okay, obviously if you fall down there, it's not good. So, what this is going to create is a very narrow hallway that we can fight in, because we're going to have to jump across, and the only way to get back across here is to jump, which is not necessarily the easiest thing to do when you're trying not to get killed. This is very important to learn how to fight in a narrow hallway, because you will see this a little bit later on in this level in an area where you can't go back. So you have to find a way to kill this guy right here really quickly. And I will of course be two-handing and getting screwed by the wall. That's not good. There we go. So right now, I want to keep this Uchigatana as, I guess, as in good a shape as possible, because that will be the weapon I will use a little bit later on. Now, this area comes with some aggravation. Hopefully that guy will, if that guy tries to come after you, you can just simply pull this lever, and 9 out of 10 times you'll sink him along with those other two enemies. Now I am going to use long range attacks, and I'll tell you why. There is a crystal lizard. 3 headshots. There's a crystal lizard beyond this area. And I'm going to use this because I need to run up here and lock on. And, oh, and I missed him. I knew that was going to happen. I may have to get my long sword. Just be very careful of two things. One, that guy at the end of the hall. And two, these buttons on the floor. I want him to load up another arrow. There. Okay. So, now that I'm not being constantly attacked, let me tell you why I said to avoid these. These switches here unleash lava from those pots. And basically you'll have 1, 2, 3 rivers of lava to try to cross every time you want to come to. Oh, son of a bitch. Well, I get to show you firsthand what it does to that one. That was not intentional, but if I had to hit any of them, that was the best one to hit. So basically, that makes this area very dangerous. That lava takes a lot of hit points. It's about the same as walking on this area right here. Now, I do want that item over there, but I'm not going to get it on camera because it's going to take me dying a lot, because I've got to get the right combination of equipment and spells and items. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to say that is a fire seed, which is why I want to grab that item. At the very end of the hall, that is a pyromancy spell. I want to say it's a chaos storm, I think, or firestorm. I never got that during my any of my other walkthroughs. It's very difficult. I won't say difficult. It's aggravating to get to. So we're not going to do that. But I will point out that I will get that, and that item is a fire seed. Now, be very careful when you're on here as well. Obviously, these statues are shooting fire. But if you see that switch right beside me, that basically makes that floor drop out. And not just for a little while. It's not like it'll come back up. It's done until you reset via bonfire or dying. So obviously we're not going to screw with that. These guys are actually pretty easy because they generally won't hit you as long as you keep moving. Alright. What we're going to do is this. Alright. Oh, I completely skipped an item. My apology. Soul nameless soldier. And I completely didn't pick up the item that he dropped. Let's long night leggings. I don't think there's anything else we can do. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna head this way, and we're gonna climb up. Now this is a mimic trap. I'll get you a lightning wing spear and dark armor. Okay. So we're moving and grooving so far. There's a treasure chest over here. I think this may be... This is not a trap. Has some destructive great arrows, which are pretty cool. Alright. This way will lead you up top, and I'll show you where it comes out. I'll probably do that in the next video because I got several different things I want to show you. Let's drop back down. Should be able to just drop. Okay, obviously we don't want to get hit by this again. Okay. So yeah, the only thing I missed really that I wanted to get was that crystal lizard. I hate that I missed him. Let's move. Okay, come on. Move over here. Open this door, like so. All right, so we've got Pharaoh's contraption. We will use our one of our Pharaoh's lock stones, and this will create a face. We know what to do here. Just attack. Okay, so we're gonna climb up this flight of steps, ladder here. Steps, really? Okay. Now what we want to do is come over here, grab this item. Thunder Quartz Ring +1. That's a pretty good item. Now, you see a bonfire, and you see a very long ladder. This is the bonfire for Belfry Soul. Belfry Soul is a very high PvP area. I will not be venturing there a lot. I'm not even going to light that bonfire because once I fall down here, I have to climb up that ladder and try to jump off of that hole up there and land back down here. It's very aggravating. I'm not going to try to do that right now. That kind of would interrupt what we're trying to do. But I just thought I would point that out for those who would like to go through Belfry Soul. It's very much like Belfry Luna. A lot of player versus player combat. And a few items. So what we're going to do, now that we've got all that, we're going to come over here. And we want this guy to basically kill himself. Which happens a lot. And we want to keep moving because we don't want to kill ourselves by standing in some flames. Alright, just some regular items here. Now, we've got here is this dude. You have to watch this dude. Sometimes he, sometimes, no, I know you don't have any of those arrows. I just want to drop him down because I can take care of him. Okay? Alright. If you look up, you'll see the item up above there on that body. In order to get to that point, you simply take the stairs up and you go to that ladder that was up above. Now, I will probably run through that area as kind of a little short aside video once I finish beating the boss, but for right now we're not going to do anything in that area. Again, these guys are very annoying. But I know I can kill them in 2 hits. Alright, we are almost there. I'm going to shoot a life gem. Now, this is the area I was talking about. Okay. Once we round this corner, we've got another one of those kind of tortoise enemies. And this is not going to be fun, but we got to do it anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so the rest of this is simply not getting barbecue and not running into those spikes. What we're going to do is run across here to this ladder. And we're going to run up these stairs. We are almost at the third bonfire. Sorry about that. Apparently I can't count today. So we're going to go up here. Now there is a chance you can get invaded. But since I'm going to light this bonfire, I don't care at this point. What I'm going to do is go up here and flip this switch. Like so. And that's going to cause everything that's shooting fire to quit. So that's pretty awesome. Now that is where we'll face the boss. I told you about this before. If you look down, that kind of glass rotunda right there is where that merchant is. So we've kind of come full circle. What I'm gonna do is drop back down here like so. Now I think if you're human you can be invaded, which is why I think you've got all these blood stains. So just be aware there may be an invasion there. I would be hell-bent on trying to get to the bonfire and not worrying about who was invading. So I'll let him slam. It's 1, 2. You have to watch it. You get more into his range because of the stairs. Kind of sucks. If you can pull him up, he's a little bit easier. Wow. There we go. Alright, so we've got almost all of the items. Let's grab this right here. Lightning short bow +1. Not a bad bow, especially because then you just find it. See, that will lift this back up if you need it. But you shouldn't. As long as you know what's coming, you should be okay. Okay. Now, open area. Very open area. I don't think there's really many items left. There may be one or... Oh, there was one hanging around here, but I guess not. Okay, so what we're going to do is make this short trek across this lava. And once we pop through this fog gate, we will be at a boss fight. Now I'm going to drink up a little bit. And same basic rules as the last boss fight. What I'm going to do is unequip kind of non-essential stuff, and I'm going to equip... Let's see, where's my flame retardant stuff? That's a 33, so we'll just go with this. It's a little bit better. Alright, I'm going to unequip this bow, and I may end up switching to those because that's not much of a loss in physical defense, but it's a little bit better. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Alright, so this has been the second half of the Iron Keep. When we come back, we'll be fighting a boss for a primeval bonfire. We're almost through with this kind of second half, or I guess second quarter. So, until next time, this is Cliff. I hope everybody takes care. I'll see you soon.